So, cyber security is the practice of defending computers, several mobile devices, electronic systems, networks, and data from malicious attacks. It's also known as information technology security or electronic information security. The term applies in a variety of contexts from business to mobile computing and can be divided into a few common categories. First one is network security, second one is application security, information security, and the last one operational security. First is network security. In network security, it is the practice of securing a computer network from intruders, whether targeted attackers or opportunistic malware. Next is application security. In application security, it focuses on keeping software and devices free of threats. A compromised application could provide access to the data it's designed to protect. Successful security begins in the design stage, well before a program or device is deployed. Information security protects the integrity and privacy of data both in storage and transit. Operation security includes the processes and decisions for handling and protecting data assets. The permissions users have when accessing a network and the procedures that determine how and where data may be stored or shared all fall under this umbrella. Now, disaster recovery and business continuity. What is this? Define how an organization responds to a cyber security incident or any other event that causes the loss of operations or data. Disaster recovery policies dictate how the organization restores its operations and information to return to the same operating capacity as before the event. Business continuity is the plan the organization falls back on while trying to operate without certain resources. Now, last one, end user education. In end user education addresses the most unpredictable cyber security factor. Anyone can accidentally introduce a virus to an otherwise secure system by failing to follow good security practices. Teaching users to delete suspicious email attachments, not plug in unidentified USB drives, and various other important lessons is vital for the security of any organization. Now we will know about the scale of the cyber threat. What is that? The global cyber threat continues to evolve at a rapid pace with a rising number of data breaches each year. A report by Rikspace Security revealed that a shocking 7.9 billion records have been exposed by data breaches in the first 9 months of 2019 alone. So this figure is more than double 112% the number of records exposed in the same period in 2018. Now, what type of cyber threats are there? First is cybercrime, cyber attack, and cyber terrorism. Cybercrime includes single actors or groups targeting system for financial gain or to cause disruption. Cyber attack often involves politically motivated information gathering. Cyber terrorism is intended to undermine electronic system to cause panic or fear. So how do malicious actors gain control of computer system? Here are some common methods used to threaten cyber security. First one is malware. Next is virus. Third one is trojans, spyware, ransomware, adware, and botnets. Now first we learn about, here I will discuss about only the malware. Malware means malicious software, one of the most common cyber threats. Malware is software that a cyber criminal or hacker has created to disrupt or damage a legitimate user's computer, often spread via an unsolicited email attachment or legitimate looking download. Now, malware may be used by cyber criminals to make money or in politically motivated cyber attacks. So there are a number of different type of malware, including virus, trojans, spyware, ransomware, adware, botnets, etc. Now, what is the SQL injection? An SQL or structured language query injection is a type of cyber attack used to take control of and steal data from a database. Cyber criminals exploit vulnerabilities in data-driven application to insert malicious code into a database via malicious SQL statement. So this gives them access to the sensitive information contained in the database. Okay, today we will end the topic here.